Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the GamesAid Mental Health Jam. This is a week-long game jam that covered topics of mental health. It had subtopics that were like mental health illness, self-care, coping mechanisms, etc. And it was basically to raise awareness of mental health. I'm playing all of the games that are under this jam for a minute each, 10 per video. Links to individual games in the description so you can check them out further, and all my info is also description so you can check me out on Twitter or support my work on Patreon. Thank you very much for liking and commenting and subscribing. Now, we're playing well. A green taxi idles alongside the curve. Soft chatter is drowned out by the grunting tune of the old engine. Its headlights illuminate passing groups of people. The small neighborhood has turned into tonight's Friday crowd. Destination. Footprints press into freshly cut grass. Some clippings strangle across the sidewalk, following the shoe bottoms that bound up the steps to prop open doors of a home. So do we want to go to a crowded club? Yeah, sort of crowded club. The Well, exhibited by the Everywhere artists. A home. The owners didn't live there anymore, not after what happened. They don't like to talk about it. So they let the Everywhere artists turn it into a new type of space. For now, it is known as the Everywhere House. The green taxi holds a party of two. The driver, Walt. The passenger, Ember. Ember peeks out from the taxi's rolled-down back window seat, searching for Olive, who may or may not already be inside. They are always early. Ember is usually late. I wonder how they're still friends. Intrusive thought, you're better off alone. Alright, so we can't really see the intrusive thought, so I wonder if they grow in visibility as time goes on. Ember steps out of the taxi, thank you for the ride. Ember pulls out the flyer from their pockets. Well, exploring mental health, an art exhibit created by the Everywhere artist. Hear the voices, hear the stories, tell your own. Intrusive thought, I don't belong here, people are staring at me. Ember, 1,290 Limbo Street, definitely the right place. Stares at the open doors. Why are you standing on the sidewalk alone? Olive, where are you? I guess I'll find them inside. A cat lays outside near enough to the door. They receive a few pets from people entering. Ember doesn't see the cat at first. Cat yells at Ember. Intrusive thought, I'm not anyone special, kitty. Pets the cat. Happy meow. Olive, out of breath. Ember. Intrusive thought, you're a terrible friend. These intrusive thoughts are quite, like almost juxtaposition. They kind of are ruining the rest of the conversation, which is what they're meant to do. And I think they do a good job of it, because they're hard to read, but when you read them, they really struck a chord in what is otherwise just a good time out. Next. We're playing outside. Today I'll go grocery shopping. I need a few things, nothing too urgent, but I want to go outside. Before I do that, I need to hang my laundry on the drying rack, and then when I come back, my clothes will be already dry. Alright, we need to hang our clothes up. Where would our clothes be? Seems like a very simple task, but I don't really see where I need to go. Yeah, it's only this arrow. Ah, duh, we have arrow keys, sorry. Flower water looks like it could use some refreshing. I need to go. What if it rains today? The windows are going to get all dirty. I should probably lower the blinds before I leave. Definitely feels like making excuses. Dr. Devon, recommendations. Hello Sam, how are you? I hope things are going well. You've been practicing different methods we talked about to help you calm your anxiety during last therapy session. Remember, if you want to go outside but can't bring yourself to, you can do the following while controlling your breathing and focus on each task in order. Take your phone with you first of all. You can use it if you're cornered. Okay. We want to figure out where the window blinds are. Oh, it's just up here, isn't it? How do we close the blind? Like, I can see the blinds, but like, this just lets me go outside. Does that count as going outside? Oh, these blinds. Wait a second, who cares if they get dirty? I can always clean them. Focus, Sam, focus. I'll just leave them like this. It doesn't matter. Still, if it's going to rain, I should bring an umbrella. I should check the weather on the TV to make sure. I don't want to bring it with me if it's going to be sunny. Today's sky is perfect. No umbrella needed. I really need to get going. Before I leave, I need to make my bed. I feel better when my room's organized and cleaned. Much better. Should probably go outside. Oh, take a shower. Ugh. So many things. I'm ready in theory, but I don't feel like it. What if something happens while I'm out there? No one can get to me and I can't receive help, and it's fine. Calm down. I don't want to leave just yet. I have other things to do first. It was a little sad, a little frustrating as well. It must be very frustrating for them. Next. We're playing spoons. So, how's your new phone? I have to get used to it. I'm sure you'll do in no time. Anyways, how was your day? It was a pretty good day. Sorry, I didn't actually see what I was picking. Nice, what'd you do? I quickly prepared for the day to come. This is using all my spoons. Not much. I woke up tired for starters. I knew I'd have to make choices like shower and put on some clothes. Then I went straight up to my appointment. Sounds tough. I'm really sorry I have to undergo all of this. It's alright, I'm used to it. Still, I can't imagine how it must be. How was the appointment then? Well, I can't eat an ice cream. No more about the spoon theory. The spoon theory is now used as a metaphor all over the world to describe what it feels like to feel pain and fatigue while suffering from chronic illness or disability. The theory uses spoons as a visual way to explain how much energy something has throughout the day. We all start the day with the same number of spoons. These action causes to hand spoons over as payment. Alright, so the main thing is talking in this messenger. Oh, is it restarted? Oh no. Darn it. This is very nice though, just a little phone interface. Next. We're playing Sink or Swim. Oh, that was quite intense almost. It feels like drowning. Like this weight on my chest, I can't breathe. I feel this rush of emotions like a tidal wave pulling me in. The audio is quite nice. It's sudden, it doesn't have to be triggered. It's a really beautifully made game. Next, we're playing Beast. You wake in the darkness to find the beast has returned to you in the night. It curls on your chest, weighing you down and forcing the air from your lungs. Quick, shallow breaths are all you can manage. They don't do much to assure your panic at the sight of the beast. Focus on the beast. The beast stares at you. The dim nightlight you keep at your bedside reflected its eyes. In that moment, the beast is all too familiar. It's as if the beast has never left, as if it would always be there, squeezing life from you. It blinks eventually. Maybe this time it'll be different. Maybe this time it'll move when you want to. Maybe this time it'll be different. Maybe this time it's a different beast, one less hostile than the last. Settle on a name for the beast. You name your previous beast. This may very well be the same one. It looks the same, acts the same, breathes exhaustion over you the same. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something different, something easier to handle. You hope so. So call the beast Larry. How's it going, Larry? You ask, focusing on the words to stabilize your breathing. Larry stares at you and twitches its nose. Yeah, me too. You look from Larry to the ceiling. Dimly glowing stars and crescent moons look down at you. You feel the panic of the return of the beast slowly drifting up into the night sky. It's comforting. Artificial though it may be, you'll have to peel it off when you move out, or your landlord will throw a fit. That's a problem for future you. The weariness of disturbed sleep catches up with you and eventually you drift off. Day 1. Your alarm goes off. You sit up, aware of the greater than usual weight on your shoulders, but too groggy to pay much mind. You perform your usual morning routine without much difficulty or thought. You've done it so many times that it has long since fully settled into you. It's only once you're by the door pulling on your shoes that you remember the beast. There is, of course, sitting on your shoulder, claws prickled through your jacket. Hey, Larry, you sigh, realizing you're only going to have to get through the work day, difficult enough as it is, with Larry clinging to you the entire time. Just thinking about it is enough to stress you out. You shouldn't be stressed at 6 in the morning. You can't afford to take a sick day, otherwise you'll end up having to come in while you're throwing up all day, just like last year. And then you'll get talked to about spending too much time in the bathroom. Calling out is an option. You'll have to go to work. The beast judges you as you drive. You don't You know it doesn't like your car. It's loud and neither the radio nor the AC work. But Larry's a hitchhiker anyway. He's getting a free ride. He doesn't complain much about the quality of the ride. Arriving early gives you a bit of breathing room. You sit in your car for a few minutes to pass by. It's better to wait for the start of your shift in here, in relative privacy, where you can pretend you're not about to spend another precious 8 hours of your life doing menial, pointless work that does nothing significant for you, not emotionally, mentally, or financially, but it pays bills more or less more often. Just a couple of minutes and you head inside. This is very well written, and I like that it let me name the beast. I think that was really cool as an option or a route we could take. Next. We're playing I'm Sorry. I tend to apologize too much. When you've been suffering abuse of any kind, in school, from a parent, in a relationship, you end up thinking that everything is your fault. Everything is your fault. Everything is your fault. Everything is your fault. But that's absolutely not true. Pour yourself a warm, nice cup of tea and come with me on this adventure about over-apologizing. I love you and I'm glad you exist. This is already adorable. Was that not the next way? How do we start the adventure? Oh, okay. Maybe you already developed an involuntary mechanism for apologizing, even for the things that are not your fault. But you really can change this. You can't keep apologizing for things that are out of your control or that have nothing to do with you. Over-apologizing or apologizing for something that's not your fault punches you physically and emotionally. You internalize it and unconsciously end thinking it's true. Don't apologize too much, please. You're an amazing person and you need to know your worth. Over-apologizing affects a lot of your self-esteem, but good news, you can train your thoughts. Knowing that you are valid. Knowing that it's fine to have trauma due to horrible situations you overcame within your life. Being kind to yourself and treating you as the wonderful human you are. You deserve love, you know? It's okay if you over-apologize, but don't let the bad situations define yourself and your thoughts. I used to have an issue with over-apologizing, and it took a long time of my grandmother training it out of me. I know it's easy to say all of this, but it's very different to change your own thoughts. Talk to your friends and people you love about it. Have a friend you trust before talking about the stuff that makes you feel bad or embarrassed. Train together. You got this. You're a fucking hero. This is like a very good pep talk. Next. We're playing Snack or Meal. There was something there about the devil making a heaven for you to entice you. For collecting food, press E, WSD to move, F11 if you want full screen, 1 and 2 numbers to use potions. You have to collect food. To start, feed all your friends. You have to choose Snack or Meal, space to use shield. Right click to teleport potion, left click to throw an axe. Don't like fish, but berries are okay. Let's give you a snack, alright? Everyone's gonna get a snack. I didn't even want it. Well, you're getting a snack. French fries are French, right? Nope, have a snack. Croissants are not too heavy. Any food, honey? Snack. That's my boy. Do you have something for me to eat? Or prefer to eat it all alone? Ha. Here's a snack. That was a lot of our food. Do you really need all that food? Yes. I do, because I have to feed you all in the future. We've got like one of these water things. I like the graphics. I feel like it's going to be very hard keeping everyone alive and finding food. How do we pick that up? Is it the potion? Just the person rationing out and then having to pick berries. I wonder if these are potions. So that seems to give us like a bigger area to take from. Unsure, and I bet you the other one, oh, that's like water. Ah, so that kind of fills up the area, so we need to pick food before it's all buried. Odd. Next. We're playing Nightlife. The doctor's office is cool and bright white. Dr. Kim looks at you with kind, sad, composed eyes. Evelyn's hand in yours shakes. I'm afraid it is indeed dystentia, as we feared, Dr. Kim says. She sounds overly calm, rehearsed. Dystentia, I've heard of it in the ship's dailies. I know people get sick and forget things, but I don't really understand, says Evelyn, her voice beginning to fail. Her nails dig into your palm. I don't think she realizes. We aren't quite sure what causes dystonia, except that it's a new disorder, perhaps caused by living in the life rafts, or the current hypothesis that it happens more and more the further we get away from Earth. But what does it do? Evelyn all but squeaks. As you found already, you're starting to forget things. You're starting to have accidents, mix things up. This is only going to get worse, and as your brain deteriorates in terms of helping your body function, you will die. It could happen fairly soon. It's such a new disease to us, we don't really have a lot of data about it. I haven't been forgetting things. Evan glares at the doctor, then pauses and looks at you with eyes rimming over the tears. George, I haven't been forgetting things, have I? Be gentle. We've talked about this before, you sigh, then feel guilty as the doctor's eyes harden. She doesn't understand. You try to be gentle with your wife as she descends into mental obscurity, but it's so tiring. You feel like you wish you had tried harder to keep up appearances. I'm afraid it's true, Evelyn, Dr. Kim says, much more patiently. But what happens now? To me, to us. She looks at you again, closing her free hand around your one already holding hers. We have programs for patients with dystonia, but it involves you leaving your normal quarters and coming to live here. Will George be able to come too? No, patients only, I'm afraid, but during visiting hours, George can be here as much as you both want. What happens when she's here, you ask? We monitor her condition at all times, and are there to save her in case she has any accidents. She says accidents carefully, glancing at the burn on Evelyn's forearm from the stove in your quarters. She forgot she had turned it on. There were many more minor accidents as the doctors were not aware of. Tripping over furniture that had always been there, shutting her hand in the auto door. So many more you lost count long ago. The doctor is still talking, and there are all sorts of fun activities available every day. I don't want to go, Evelyn says sadly. Now it's not fair to George to expect him to take care of you for you all alone. Don't worry, he'll be here as much as possible, won't you, George? I think this is a really interesting game, because you're not the person dealing with this, you're the person being affected by this, which is such a different mindset. And even when I was picking the sort of you should be gentler approach, it wasn't letting me be as gentle as one should be, so it's a very realistic look. It's also very well written. Next. We're playing You Are on the Bus. Hey, what is this again? 82. Right, thank you. Person. They don't want to talk to me. They're listening to music. Your favorite seat. Person on phone. And they were roommates. I'm no longer on the bus. Cough, cough, wheeze. Finally, back home. Super blowout sale. Say only. Definitely not same exact sales yesterday. It's your laptop. Looks like you've gotten an irritating notification from your friend. What is that word? It literally says that, oh, I didn't know it was going to be different. Oh, mood. You didn't see any more notifications right now. Sorry for just clicking through that too fast. It's time for bed. Oh, there's more stuff I can interact with. So I guess I start every day on the bus. Someone is sitting in your favorite seat. This seat will have to do for today. Yeah, they don't want to give you their seat. That's not the way to the store. Okay, I guess we'll go to the store today. Oh, it's for the dog. It's a puppy. You look around for the owner. You think it won't hurt if you stay for a bit and pet him. You spend time playing with the puppy. Finally made it to the store. You just need to get some milk, then you can go home. It's your best friend, Sam. Hey, Sam. Oh, hey. How are you doing? I'm alright, you? I'm okay. Cool. You should get going, see you. You grab the last jug of the cheapest 2% milk you can find. Now you can go back home. Seems simple. Next. We're playing What Do I Want? You can't go this way. I find asking for what I want so scary. Go this way. Turn around now. I'm afraid to listen to myself. That's it. Are you stupid? What if I listen to myself and find out I'm acting against my will? Smart girls go this way. Go the other way or you'll have what's coming for you. You'll have to face saying no to someone. Good girl. If you go the other way, I'll take care of you. I'm afraid to say no. Well done. These are like two different voices, that's why one's shaky. I'm disappointed in you. What if they get upset? It'll take more than that to make it up to me. What if they resent me? Everyone agrees you've been unreasonable. What if they get angry at me? You've hurt me. What if they hurt me? I love you. How could you be so cruel to me? What if they hurt themselves? Respect me or I won't respect you. This is a very, like, scary game. Definitely shows, like, a very black and white picture of abuse, you know? And in the description, there's a bunch of resources for victims of abuse, which is very good. Abuse does happen to all genders, so it's important to recognize when abuse is happening. Maybe saying no is okay. I have a right to say no. I have a right to declare what I want. Without fear of retaliation. Without fear of getting hurt. What do I want? Well, let me tell you. Next. We're playing How to Take Care of Your Cactus. Look after your cactus with tons of love and a bit of water, but beware, too much neglect or too much attention, it will start withering. You'll have to find a balance. Little love, little water, little water. I mean, cactus aren't supposed to have that much water, so maybe just some more love. Oh, that's withering. Oh no. They actually made this game with an alternate controller, which looks like it's made out of like an Ouija board, Arduino board, and Play-Doh, which is pretty cool. And you can see those pictures sort of in the description. I really like the graphics; they're very beautiful. And it's just a game about balance. It's very simple. Next. We're playing Brain-cellent. Dan's here because it can be 2-player. I'll play with you. I could have played 1-player. He pointed at the 1-player thingy. You are the last neurons of a video game developer who faces the last stage of development. You must make sure that he maintains his good habits while his brain catches you with bad habits and negative thoughts. These are the bars that represent human needs. It will grow up with time. The center bar is anxiety meter. The needs are high. It will grow. To reduce the need. I can't read this font very well.
The need bars, you'll have to take the good habits out of these boxes.
Looks like the S looks like an E. And send it to the rest of the body through the corresponding vents. Avoid bad habits and distractions that appear in the center of the room. Alright.
I got the piece of the pillow.
How do I pick up?
Walk into it.
Oh, I've got this small lightning cloud.
I too have.
He's hungry though now.
Oh, okay. He can eat soap.
He's also, no, he can't. He also has social. I'll get social.
I'll do food.
Okay.
This healthy carrot.
Carrot does not have a lot of protein.
We will eat this.
Sleep. Hygiene.
You can do sleep. I'll do hunger.
I really like our characters. I think they're really cute.
Oh, no.
It's your thing.
Classic.
Don't do that.
The really stormy cloud.
Oh, no. I'm gonna do hygiene. No, yeah, hygiene.
I guess I'll do social.
This is a challenge. Nope. I cleared that way for you. Be grateful. Hygiene's really close. Alright.
Yeah, I'll just
just clear off a little bit.
Oh, you got hunger as well.
I
That's
did.
fine. All hunger is cured. If you go for social, I'll go for hygiene.
Okay. This is pretty fun. Not gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna do hygiene. Oh, wait, you're doing hygiene. I'm gonna do sleep then.
Smart. Yeah, sleep definitely.
We definitely need more than one sleep as
So
well.
I will get the second sleep. Oh, anxiety. The siren's going off.
It needs more sleep. Why aren't you getting more sleep?
I got hit by a TV or something.
Pay attention. This is a person.
Sleep is super clear. I'm going for hygiene now.
I'm gonna go for it. Yeah.
Oh, we did it.
Oh, cool. That was fun.
3-star.
Next. we're playing Orb. This is the last game entered in this jam. It says you have an orb, you need it to live. What will others do to your orb? Which sounds quite scary. I don't really know. There's not a whole lot I can do. You need this orb to live. Please don't touch my orb, I need it to live. Oh, there's me and my orb. Okay, that was just a really long intro, no worries. Oh, look at it. This is fun. My orb's great. I'm very happy with my orb. Lots of other orbs in the ground, but I like mine. Hi there. I was wondering if you need any help with that orb you have? No, not really. I can help you make it brighter if you want. Who are you? Oh, I'm just passing by. You looked like you needed a hand. You're not wrong. I need help with this orb. It's not very bright. No problem, we can make it bright together. Thank you. I need the orb to live, though, so I shouldn't be giving people my orb. Oh, but it's okay, they're good. We're doing it together. So, do you help a lot of people here? Like with their orbs? Not often. I just tend to wander around. See how people are getting along, seeing the brightest orb here is. Why don't you make your own orb? I mean, you're pretty good at this. I've thought about it, but it's not for me. I'm not a fan of sitting down for a long time. I like to move around. Besides, if I sat down and made one my own, I wouldn't get to work together and talk to people like yourself. And that would just be lonely. Yeah, it's true. This is very cute. There were a lot of really good games in this jam. You know, it's nice to talk to someone. To be honest, I haven't had a chat with anyone like this for a while. I missed it. It's nice. It is. Thank you for helping me with this. And talking to me. No problem. I'm glad I can do what I can. Apparently there's bad stuff that happens as well, which is, you know, a far cry from this very cute start. But I'm going to stop here. Thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing, and I hope you enjoyed this set. Oh, they're kind of being mean now. Next. Well, bye.